what a midlife crisis looks like. My midlife crisis. Well, I am on my way to go have a date. Okay, so I finished that date. That was weeks ago. It wasn't too bad, but there definitely seemed to be a lack of personality again. So I was wondering, like, maybe some of these guys are just so nervous about dating or something. I don't know. They don't know what to say or do. So I figured I'd give them a chance, and I would go out with them again. So here we are, 4 dates. 4. Nothing spectacular. Then I get a text message from this guy, who still is lacking personality. Randomly get this text message from him. He's gonna have a birthday, right? He says, I feel I should tell you something. Tomorrow is my birthday and I'm not turning 51. So I sent 2 question marks. What do you mean, right? So he sends back, actually, plus 11. Okay, so I send him 2 more question marks. He says that he informed me of 50 to reduce the shock factor. He said it was actually going to be 62 the following day. So it didn't take me long. So I responded with something more than question marks. And my response to that was, happy birthday. I only have room in my life for honest people. I wish you luck in your future. So I understand when we get a certain age, we start lying about our ages. I mean, not me. I didn't. I have never lied about my age. I think maybe it's because I can't believe how old I am, so I have to keep repeating it. I have to say how old I am. Or, I mean, like, I just don't even know it. Because I'm 50, and I really am 50. So it's one thing to lie a little bit about your age, I guess. I was talking about this with a girl at work one day, and she was like, I could understand a year, 2 years, 3 years. She said 4 years is even pushing it. But we looked at each other and it was like, but more than a decade? Really? You thought it would just help to reduce the shock factor? This guy knew that I have a thing for age as far as dating goes. I'm like, I don't know, maybe I'm too stringent here. Maybe I'll get off this. I don't know, but it's 5 years younger, 5 years older. I've got this 10-year span. So that's probably why he lied to me. So in my eyes, I'm like, well, then you were being deceitful to push my boundaries, to get me to try to do something that you know I didn't want to do. So there's that, first of all. Second of all, maybe I do have this age range, this thing for age. But if somebody's like outside of that age range and there's a spark or whatever, then there's a spark. I'm not going to ignore it. And I think if somebody wants to date me, let's see if we can end up with some relationship here or whatever. First of all, you need to be honest. Second of all, do it on your own merit. You're not going to get it on your own merit if you're bullshitting or if you're lying. Of course, at some point that would have came out. I guess, I'm happy it came out after 4 dates. Not like the dates were spectacular and not like he had much in the way of personality, but like I said, I thought, well, maybe it's me, and I would just give it a little time to get to know the guy and for him to relax, and maybe some personality will come out. Because my God, people have to have personality in their midlife, don't they? I think I do. All the people I work with will say that I have. All my friends and family will say that I have, I think. You really can't tell how old somebody is to look at them, especially in this age, right? Because, there are some guys and women that are 50 years old and they look like they're in their 60s. And I'm sure you can think of a few. And then there are some men or women that are 50 years old and they look like they're in their 40s or early 40s at best. Probably could mistake them for their upper 30s. So you can't tell how old somebody is just to look at them. So this guy didn't look like he was going to be 62, not anywhere close to it. So he carries his age very well. That's a plus factor for him. But don't lie to me. And I think what's funny is that one of the conversations that he and I had, it was about that. Like, I'll just cut somebody out if, they lie to me and they're just, I'm done. Because I'm in a midlife crisis and I don't have to take any bullshit, including lying. Right? Got that in another video. So I just wanted to share that thought, that experience on that date or a couple of dates. When am I going to find somebody with some personality? Are there any out there? Oh my God. So now I'm like, gotta keep going. Do this again. Back at the old drawing board. I don't know. See what I can wrestle up for the next date. But meanwhile, click share. Or maybe not. Don't share this one. Click like if you understand what midlife crisis dating is. So if you've had such problems as people lying to you about their age by an entire decade, or any other bullshit they try feeding you just to kind of try and suck you in. And click subscribe. Follow me along on my midlife crisis journey through this midlife crisis dating. Yeah, maybe I'm nuts to do this. Whatever. Follow me along and see if I survive my midlife crisis dating.